Welcome to today's sports update. I'm Maya, and I'm joined by Finn.
Hi, I'm Finn. We've got a packed show with news from the NBA draft, World Cup updates, and a surprise development involving Olympian Bodie Miller.
Let's start with the NBA draft. The Washington Wizards made headlines by selecting BYU forward A.J. Dybonsa with the #1 overall pick.
That's a big move. What made Dybonsa stand out so much that he was chosen first overall?
According to the reports, Dybonsa led the nation in scoring during his one season at BYU, which clearly caught the Wizards' attention.
That's impressive. How does this pick potentially change the Wizards' lineup and their chances in the upcoming season?
The reporting suggests that Dybonsa adds another layer to the Wizards' Eastern Conference aspirations. He's expected to be a significant contributor.
So what's the general reaction been to this pick? Were there any other players considered?
The articles mention that Kansas guard Darren Peterson was another top contender, but the Wizards ultimately went with Dybonsa's scoring prowess.
I can imagine the Wizards fans are excited. This could be a game changer for them.
Absolutely. Now, let's shift gears to the World Cup.
Sounds good. What's the latest from the World Cup?
The World Cup is in full swing, with various matches taking place. There's a roundup of all the day's news, which airs on Sky Sports Football HD at different times.
Okay, so it's a busy tournament. Have there been any standout matches or surprises so far?
Actually, one of the most interesting matches was between England and Ghana, which ended in a 0-0 draw, despite some intense final minutes.
Let's dive into that match. What were the key highlights?
England dominated possession, but struggled to score, coming up empty on several late opportunities. Ghana, on the other hand, played defensively and managed to hold off England's attacks.
That must have been frustrating for England. What did their coach say about the match?
The reporting quotes Ghana's coach, Carlos Queiroz, who said their plan was to block and frustrate England from the start, and they succeeded.
That's interesting. So how does this draw impact their standings in the group?
Both teams had won their opening matches, so this point is crucial for them. They still have work to do to secure a spot in the round of 32.
Got it. And what about other matches in the World Cup? Any other notable results?
The various World Cup matchday analyses provide in-depth discussions about the matches. It seems there were several games with interesting dynamics.
I wish we had more specific details on those matches. Were there any upsets or surprising performances?
The reports indicate that there were several closely contested games, but I don't have the exact scores or details on all of them.
Okay, no problem. Let's move on to another story then.
There's been some surprising news involving Olympian Bodie Miller, who faces drug-related charges in Idaho.
Wait, what happened exactly? Was he arrested?
Yes, Bodie Miller was arrested on drug charges earlier this month. Court documents reveal that he was charged with possessing controlled substances.
That's shocking. How has Miller responded to these allegations?
According to the latest reports, Miller has pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor drug charges and has spoken out, claiming the drugs weren't his but belonged to a friend.
I see. So what's the current status of the case against him?
The case is ongoing, with Miller's plea entered in court. The outcome remains to be seen.
This is definitely a developing story. We'll need to keep an eye on it.
Absolutely. Well, that's all for today's update. It's been a busy week in sports.
Indeed it has. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Goodbye, and see you later.